Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are starting inside of a orbital food factory in trader space. A little bit more about why we're here in a little while, but first, as usual, a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about, and I must admit the feedback I got on some of the questions I asked is quite phenomenal actually. And I want to start with a special shout out to Righteous Renegade, who pointed out that the card collections are actually numbered. I must admit, I missed that completely. Also, you can see if you look at the bottom, this is card 5 out of a collection of 22. So these top ones here are 22. This is a collection of 24. Now, don't be misled by it says 24 out of 24, because each card is there. And then the bottom one here is 22 as well. So it looks like the actual collection size is either 24 or 22. And what Righteous Renegade suggested is that if you put them in order, you can actually see where your missing ones are. So you can see them on this. You can see on this collection, I've got 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 22, that's 15, 16, and 20 out of 22. And then, of course, down the bottom here, you can actually see where these ones are the duplicates. So that's a very useful piece of information. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a couple of you suggested about when I asked the question about where to get deuteronium fuel. And as was pointed out, if I go to the materials and we go to here, what has been generally suggested is that to get around the problem with the fuel is to actually build this automated ice harvester drill turret. And I think the general recommendation is that it says 2,000 damage versus dense ice and rich ice asteroids, but minus 100% damage versus all other targets. So based on what I can get from the comments is that probably the best thing is to put this on the ship, because it says ammo unlimited. So once you've got this on the top of the ship, you should be able to once you've got this on the top of the ship, you should be able to mine as much dense ice asteroids as possible. I think what distracted me was these, because these are actually specialist turrets. Unfortunately, the name is cut off the top there, but you can see that these are actually more focused on what you would call dense asteroids. And I think that's the general suggestion, is that you use the automated ice harvester for ice, and then mount these for more specialist roles. And of course, that would then open up the possibility of getting the extra stuff that you actually need. So that's where we're going to go. I mean, I don't know if anyone's got any opinion on this modulated ice harvester drill, but that's only got a range of 200 meters. Well, this automated turret's got a range of 700 meters. So what we're going to do is build one of those. I don't think it needs anything besides good old Zircosium. We've definitely got to find some Zircosium. So we are making a progress in the right place. Now, the reason I'm starting in here is, where's he gone? There's a trader in here somewhere. We're just going to go and look at the trading. You see, these guys sell food shipments for 500,000. I'm not going to buy one, but what I want to talk about really is how this kind of major shipment actually seems to work. Now, the first thing is you're going to need a heck of a lot of space for this. The reason being that is if I hook up, I think if I hook to there, and then we go in here, click on there. Oh, we can still buy it. You can see these will take up a lot of space, so you need a lot of storage. Now, the other thing that you want to pay, if you're going to trade in these items, you need to read this side of the actual panel, because the first thing is that he's selling this at the average market price. So if you're buying, you want to be below the average market price. And of course, if you're selling, you want to be above the average market price. So for example, here, if we could find a crop shipment, the average market price is 250,000. He would buy it for 292,000. The same with a meat shipment. Now, the other part is the general description. So for example, if we bought the food shipment, so it's a shipment of food products from Trade Federation Orbital Food Factory in Tranquility, sell to Colonist Orbital Habitats in Prosperity, or Polaris Orbital Habitats in the Forge. And that goes the same there. It says here, we could mark this location to say that these people really want good quality stuff. But in order to do that, we would have to sell in the Forge various shipments, crops from colonists, orbital farmers. So what we'd have to do is find an orbital hydroponics farm. Now, in order to get this crop shipment, we would have to go all the way to Prosperity. And the way to get the livestock farm is from the Forge, which is Polaris territory. Now, based on a suggestion by Pagan Savage, he's actually said that in the Polaris has actually got a building. It's the fuel manufacturing plant where we can buy Draconium. And for that reason, what I would like to do is start going in the direction of the Forge to see if we can actually find that, because I must admit I am getting quite intrigued now by this actual trading mechanic, and I would like to go in a little bit more deeper into it. Now, I'm aware that it's probably not the most interesting thing to do, but it intrigues me. The only problem is keeping track of where things actually are, isn't it? So, for example, we would have to go to the galactic map, come to here, and then we would have to, I don't know, the trouble's the space, isn't it? So we would have to we'd have to come up with some kind of code that, so if I set that there, so that would mark it as where we got to get back to. Now, if we look at territories, the Forge is right over there. So we've got to go in the direction of the Forge there, which is, and it's actually it's not too bad actually, because the Forge is there and Prosperity is almost alongside it, isn't it? I'll be completely honest, I don't really feel that comfortable spending 500,000 on food on spec, especially for something that is the standard food price. Now, if that was below the average, I think I might be a bit more inclined to, do it. Anyway, so we're going to start thinking about trading. I would like to put that turret on, but I think we're kind of get away from here. In fact, I think it's time to move on, because we've also got the mission to find K-class systems. As I say, I was going to explore the K-class systems a little bit more, but so we're just going to come in here, put thrusters on. We need to get away from there. And we're just going to walk back to the center. I think I've just messed that up. Oh, I have messed it up, but I haven't messed it up. I think I picked up the wrong tag anyway. What we can do is go to here, the Merc MX5, container controller, put the advanced survey probe in. While we're at it, here is also, sorry, I can't remember who, but they said that this assault shotgun. I must admit, I'm really made up the fact that this has been repaired. We do want to look at maybe enhancing it a little bit more with the installable tech. Apologies, I can't remember now who actually said it, because there was quite a lot of comments. Walk to a K-class system, okay. We will go to a K-class system. How far away is... Something's gone a bit astray. I think we're going to change bridges. Must admit, I don't really like that middle bridge. I must admit, for general flight, I do really like this mining bridge on the front here. It seems to Okay, that's better. Okay, so we've got 13 kilometers to go to get to there, and I will see you once we get back to our main ships. And of course, what I'll do is I'll assemble it ready to do a long distance warp, and I'll see you once we get there. Okay, welcome back. I've put the band back together, and the ice turret is finished. Question is where to put it. I mean, the normal instinct is to put it on the front of the ship, but it's a fairly vulnerable asset. So I'm wondering whether it might be better to put it, say, back here. I mean, we got this spare slot here. So if I just where we connect, okay, we're connected to roughly the right place. Actually, yeah, so if I put some layers of blocks in here, I don't want to take out this curation in case it's not very good. Let me just see if we go to Hydra products. I've got 29 hard. Oh, we've got 29 hardened steel blocks. Yeah, I think we can just add it in with hardened steel blocks. The principle I'm working on is that if I fill that in like that, I think it's a 3x3, so we don't need anything too sophisticated. I suppose I could pad that side in just to give it a little bit more of a flatter area. I could take these blocks out, but I don't want to commit to that until I know that this turret actually works. So if we put you behind on a 3x3 like that, why is that floating in the air? What's actually causing that then? Oh, I know why. Because it's got the turret is. So we're going to need to build it up a little bit, aren't we? Just retrieve it. Yeah. I suppose I could build it another layer, but we don't have enough blocks. Okay. That's there, that's there. Right, I'm just going to use the steel blocks just to begin with. Why do I get the feeling that is affecting it? Do that one, whereas that one goes. There's something here. I don't think this is going to work, is it? I'm not happy with that. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this out. There's something in this area that's causing a well, so I've got no idea what it is, but so it's going to take this out, and then we'll put the oops, we'll put the decorative. Where did you go? Just put the satellite dish back in again. Or be back in. I suppose what I could do is take these half blocks off here. Well, I like this pattern. Can we actually that seems to fit. Yeah, if we drop it in there, it may have a ranging issue, but it's not right on the bow, which is going to tempt the opposition to have a go at us. But we can always try it out against a nice asteroid just to see how well it actually works. Anyway, turn the jetpack off, and of course we're put these guys back into here, and then we'll just get rid of that. Everything will get back to go. And we'll be off. So what we're going to do now is, I still want to work on the K-class systems, but we're going to do it in the direction of the Forge. I think that we need to kind of travel in the direction of Polaris space and see where we can get to. Just pop up the oxygen, jump into here. I've cleared the space tab, yes, thank you. So, Galaxy, we've got to go in the direction of the Forge. And we want a K-class system. Right, hopefully I haven't messed things up. So we're just going to jump in here. Get into the right bridge. And then turn the thrusters on. Don't think I landed the Hydra very well. Actually, while I was flying towards the Matara, I was actually kind of thinking a little bit about that. If I do build the Fists of Lyra, how am I going to dock all these ships together? So that's going to be another consideration that I'm going to need to make. Is the fact that we need to be able to dock the Hydra and the Fists of Lyra to the Matara. Okay, let me just right, so just level off, turn the thrusters off, jump out. Of course, we've got to put the system probe in, and while that's going on, we'll just take a look at what system we've arrived in. What we got here in the way of, we've got a poor quality asteroid field, UCH research vessel. We got here, got a large barren planet, dead planet, swamp planet, temperate moon, arid wasteland. Not that impressed. It seems we've got to go to B class system. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to stay here. We're going to do another warp jump, and we'll see if we can find a head for the, and we need a B class now. We've got BH5 there, because I kind of get the feeling that I want to head for the Forge, just so we can check things out. But it looks like we may have to make a bit of a diversion. If I can't find a B class, what we'll do is a fairly maximum range. We can go about 40 odd. Actually, let's see if we can do a search for a B type system. We got this one here, show on map. Okay, that's going the wrong way. So we're gonna have to, let me just get out the map, come back in. Right, so we're gonna have to see if we can go 40 odd. How far away are you? 64. You're too far. Game keeps. I've got an M4 there. Actually, there was a B specialist planet in here. How far away are you? You're 51. I think we need a bit more range on our warp drive, don't we? Right, we need to go in. We got this BH5 here. It's 18 light years. About Otterus, and that's 43. Maybe we will go to Otterus sign here. It's another K-class system, but it's in the right direction of the forge, so I think that's the direction we're going to go. Just need to find it now. Turn the thrusters back on. It's just in front of us there. So here we are. We're in this system here. What have we? Oh, this looks a little bit more active. What we got here? Got a UCH research vessel. Got a Polaris trade hub. We've got a varnished barren moon. Oh, we got a black desert. Now that does intrigue me. We definitely got to go out and check out a black desert. We've got another dead planet. We've got a rocky desert. Nascent moon. So we've got 2 dead planets. We've got a poor quality asteroid field. We've got somewhere where we can go and get killed if we wanted to. Yeah, I think I would really like to check out the Black Desert, just out of curiosity. So we're going to turn the thrusters off. We're running low on. We're going to need to start thinking about replenishing our pentaxid, and of course we've got fuel to consider, all sorts of other bits and pieces. Right, so I'm just going to go and put all the ships back together again. In fact, let me just get rid of that. Otherwise we're going to run out of fuel, and I'm going to have to spend some time sorting things out. Let me just put that there. That in there so I know where it is. And we're just going to get the Hydra undocked. So here we are back on the bridge of the Hydra. We've got thrusters, we've got power, and what we're going to do is, where's this planet with the black? It's the Black Desert. Got a stormy desert. Baron, where are you? There we are. Black Desert. I'm just very interested in see whatever that actually is. All we got to do now is just find the target. There it is, just there. So just line up. We're going to the Cardmet sector. Wow, that's pretty big. Now, I did get a... Okay, there's nothing here. All we got is a moon and a great big planet. We got a Cerebus X-Back wreck. And we got some other stuff around. What we got here? We got a colonist relay station. A couple of heat signatures. We got a Cerebus X-Back wreck. And the Xerex supply station. Anyway, we're going to go down and see what is all about with respect to a Black Desert. So we're going to go down here and just see what we can find. And it does look a bit like a Black Desert as well. So we found, oops, I've got thunder, lightning. Sorry, not thunder, or lightning and thunder. What we got here? We got some pentaxid. It says warning, testing, you may encounter unexpected issues. So we got pentaxid here. But we got small pentaxid there. I am burning through a lot, so we do need to aim for that. This is massive. And we've got iron, promethium, silicon, and neo. Okay, let me just... Right, we're going to head for the pentaxid deposit and see what we can find. Right, we've got a whole load of red crystalline type structures here. A little bit curious about that. I mean, they're not showing up as anything special, but I am a little bit curious. So I mean, it could be just pure decorative, but we are going to take a look. So we'll just get the ship here. I don't think... Oh, looks like we got a Nigadorn, or whatever it is, on here around as well. And of course my sentry guns are already having a crack at them. Please stop the ship. Keeps on doing that now. Right, we'll go and pick up the auger and see what we can find. See if we can mine these. Right. 755 crushed stone. Always wanted 755 crushed stone. Right. Oops. What's the gravity on this planet? 1.2 G. Temperature range is, well, livable. Yeah, so I was hoping for something special, and we got 785 cracked thing there. We'll get rid of Matey there. He could go. He's an Igadon. The reload. Just scoot over. It is a pretty bleak desert, isn't it? What do you live on then, mate? There's nothing here to live on. Okay, we got some meat that time. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just very quickly mine out the... Get rid of the... I've already got loads and loads of crushed stone, and we're probably going to get another pile here. So what I'm going to do is very quickly... So if I can find the ground. I'm just going to mine out this pentaxid and I'll be right back. Just picking up the last couple of little bits and pieces. That actually went quite well, although we did get quite a lot of crushed stone. I don't think we got that much from... We got 255. What's that there? What are you? Oh, there's some little bits of zirconium on the surface. Oh well, I mean, I'm not going to mine it specifically, but actually let's have a look at some of the other... No, I think the rest is just rock, isn't it? So we just got a tiny smidge of zirconium as well. Okay, we just drop you in there. And thrusters off. Get there. Offload this to the hydro, that in the hydroponics auger, harvest controller, material. Actually, put that there, put this in the harvest constructor, and I think what we're going to do is well, says there, we're just gonna, whoops, set this to products. Actually, I think what we will do is materials. We'll just put some more in there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And I do need to kind of turn out a few more of these, so we'll get the ship doing that. Just gonna go back up to the mining bridge. Oops, too far. Wrong door. And we'll just get back into here. And some thrusters up. Right, there's another small pentaxid over there. I don't want to chase down every single bit of pentaxid. So what we're going to do is see if we can find anything else of interest. Usual routine, I'll fly across the surface looking for things of interest, and I'll be right back once I've actually found anything. Okay, welcome back. I've come across this spire thing here. I think it's just a solid kind of block thing, but we'll just take a quick look at it, see if there's anything round the base of it. Just going to jump out very quickly. Okay, it looks like it's just a solid spire, but there's something inside here. I think it's just here to confuse us. The terminal isn't active. Oh well. But it's got the ancient language on it. Okay, so that was not as interesting as I thought it would be, but that's far enough. So we'll just get back in the ship and we'll be on our way. Temperature's fairly good at the moment. So we're just going to get there. Well, we've got a heat signature over here 6 kilometers away. So I'm just going to head for that and then see what that is, and then that will probably be the end of the video. Okay, welcome back. The marker has turned out to be an abandoned mine, but there is something over here which has got my attention. It's like a cluster of pentaxid all in one area, and to find a cluster like that is quite unusual. So I thought I'd just go and take a quick look at it and see what it is. I mean, it could just be a small group of pentaxid which I can mine out, but I just wonder if there's anything else there that might be of interest. So we're just going to fly over this mound here, and I'll see you once I arrive there. Okay, welcome back. It looks like what I've got here is a whole concentration of pentaxid deposits all in one place. It's almost like it's a density field or something like that. So we're just going to get here and land. Turn the thrusters off. And I'm just going to go back up, find the auger, so we can do a little bit of a quick recon. Just to see if there's anything else hidden amongst all the information. No, it looks just very much like there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deposits of pentaxid all in one area here, which I am going to mine out, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.